Love yourself, a phrase we hear a lot without really knowing what it means or how to make it happen. Many of us struggle with self-love as adults. When we were kids, our core need was to be loved because our survival depended on it. Without the love of our caregivers, we couldn't have made it as children. So to make sure we still get that love that will guarantee our survival, we started shutting down parts of ourselves that were shamed or didn't feel accepted by others. Growing up, we kind of gradually destroyed self-love and focused on acceptance by others. So what is self-love, and most importantly, how can we cultivate a strong foundation of self-love? From a psychological point of view, self-love is giving yourself or your inner child all the love and acceptance you wished you had at an early age. It's acknowledging the little person in you who didn't get their needs met and be the one who supplies that love, compassion, kindness, and acceptance to meet those needs. Now you are probably wondering, what does it mean, my inner child? Well, good question. Your inner child is that part of your subconscious mind that carries all the habits and patterns that you began practicing at childhood. It carries all the repressed and avoided emotions that once were real. And unfortunately, what's in there for so many of us are narratives of being unworthy of love. So we carry on engaging in habits and patterns that don't serve our core needs or who we truly are. And that's why we need to practice self-love. Self-love is the act of being present for yourself no matter what. It's being honest with how you are feeling at the moment, and this honesty is unconditional. You don't have to like how you are feeling. So self-love is the ability to acknowledge how you are feeling, accept it, and give yourself some love and compassion regardless of the situation. This all seems very beautiful, but it's easy said than done. So what can we do to achieve self-love? In order to start practicing true self-love, we need first to develop awareness of all the habits and patterns that aren't serving us. Often we keep ourselves distracted to avoid checking on ourselves, or we stay busy worrying about others' needs instead of our own. The first step to break this cycle is to develop awareness of your behavior and when you are avoiding your needs. Start tuning in to your inner self to understand your needs and offer yourself the love and acceptance you wish you had as a child. You can't love someone or something you don't know or you don't feel connected to. Many people repress their physical needs, some feel ashamed of their emotion, or worse, many people don't even know how they feel or what they need. That's why you have to create this connection with yourself so you understand who you are. Start by asking yourself, what excites me? What brings me joy? What do I need to feel good? What are the things that I enjoy and what are the things that I don't like? Many people won't probably know the answer. But as you spend more time with yourself, you'll start getting the answers. Because the answers are there, there always have been. Your body is constantly speaking to you. You'll just have to create a quiet space to listen and understand. When you listen to your body, you'll be able to name how you feel and to constantly check in with yourself to know what you need at this moment. You may not like how you feel or the way you're acting, but if you succeed to give yourself some love regardless of the circumstances, that's when you create the deepest and lasting transformation and healing. When you don't show up to honor your needs, you're sending a message to your subconscious mind that you're not worthy and that you're not a priority. To achieve self-trust, you'll have to commit to show up for yourself in those hard moments and ask yourself, what do I need? Hear the answer and commit to doing small things every day to meet those needs. For many people, standing in front of the mirror and reciting self-love affirmation won't work because the critical voice is louder. So you'll have to start by removing your attention from all these negative thoughts. Our subconscious mind will always offer criticism, but we can choose how much attention we give to it. The less attention we give to these thoughts, the less power they have on us. Whenever you find yourself having those critical thoughts, put your attention in something else. You can do this by focusing on the present moment, by feeling your body as it is breathing, or by just going for a walk, dancing, or doing anything that you enjoy. And over time, you can add self-love affirmations, but don't expect to believe them right away. It will take some time because for a very long period, you've been believing the critical voice in your mind. To honor and respect your needs, you'll have to make some time for yourself every day, even if it's 10 minutes. You cannot practice self-love without having a quiet time for yourself every day, and you'll have to be consistent to see some results. So start scheduling that time for self-love and hold yourself accountable. I know it's hard and you probably have hundreds of obligations, but believe me, that's what will make the difference. Because again, the problem with not giving yourself that time is perpetuating this message to yourself that you're not worthy of being a priority. So show up for yourself every day, even if it's 5 or 10 minutes. That's how you build trust and love for yourself. Yes, you do have obligations, but you are a priority. 2 good questions you can ask yourself to start making some changes are: where I am putting myself last, and what am I tolerating that I don't like or don't want to be? Answering those questions might take creating boundaries with situation or another person to stop betraying yourself. And an important thing you should understand: without honoring your own needs, you cannot meet the needs of others around you. So to sum up, self-love is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. It's like loving someone else. You'll have to be connected in an authentic and respectful way. And yes, it takes time. It takes a lot of efforts and commitment. Unfortunately, there isn't a mantra you can repeat and instantly love yourself. It takes time, like anything good worth having in life. Until you love, know, and respect yourself, plus master the habit of showing up for you no matter what, you cannot love yourself within a relationship with someone else or even unconditionally love someone else. An example of a self-love practice I do is writing a letter to myself and telling her that I understand what she feels, or at least I try to, and make small promises to fulfill those needs. So maybe try to write yourself something kind and inspiring, something you would write a friend for their birthday or if they're having a rough time, because usually we're much nicer to our friends than to ourselves. Acknowledge and thank yourself, be kind and compassionate. You can write it at night and read it in the morning so you start your day on a good note. Before wrapping up this video, I'd like to clarify something. You don't have to like everything about you to start loving yourself. I'm sure you love your parents and your family, yet there are a lot of things you don't like about them, but that doesn't affect your love for them. The same applies to you. So please don't feel obliged to change yourself or to like everything about you to start practicing self-love. And believe me, when you love yourself, you'll be able to change everything you don't like and it won't even feel that hard. Guys, that's all for me, guys. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and as always, guys, question everything, do your own research and follow your instincts. I'll see you very soon in the next video. Bye!